Anime Gypsy here with another Boruto review, and I'm gonna keep it real simple with you guys. This is the worst episode of Boruto that has come out thus far. It's a 2 out of 10. It's a 2 out of 10. Would have been a 0 if it wasn't for the Shino scene at the very end. I'm a Shino fan. Seeing Shino drunk made my day. It made my day. Okay, so this is the thing. This episode, again, 2 parts. Simply 2 parts. The first one, blatant filler. Basically, okay. The animation crew obviously is working on something real big later on in the series that has some extreme animation. And it makes sense that they're reflushing episodes that have come by. It's basically a review episode where, the Jonin are talking about, oh, so this is what happened so far with the new generation. And, oh yeah, did you know that Surame almost destroyed the village? Oh yeah, what a fun conversation to have. Oh, and she's, she's a active ninja right now in a village she tried to destroy. Okay, cool beans. Nobody's making that big of a fuss about it. She's just a kid. And then you have other conversations about Boruto, and you see the flashbacks, and you're like, really? Really? You're just reflushing animation? I mean, I get it. You're saving for stuff later on, but that doesn't mean that the manner in which you did this... if this episode is something you show your friends, if they want to just skip a bunch of episodes and get caught up to the present moment before the Chunin exams, which is where the movie began. But I guarantee you that the Chunin exams in the movie are going to be different than the Chunin exams in the in the manga, and also in the series. I guaranteed we're going to see more of Iwabe, we're going to see more of Tenki, we're going to see more of Izuno, we're going to see more of Tsurume. It's a given. We're going to see more of the Sand Village guys, more of the Cloud Village guys. We're going to see more of those folk. And we're going to see more of the fighting. And so it's going to be an interesting arc in the series. And if I'm not mistaken, there's going to be another Ototsuki with Momoshiki and the other schmuck guy that's with him that, only lives for probably going to be a few episodes and then just dies. Because that's what happens in the movie. But I wonder how the other Ototsuki guy is going to die, and if we're going to see the initial Naruto versus Momoshiki, where Naruto loses and he's taken back. So yeah, this is something we're looking forward for, but overall, the first bit of this episode sucked. It sucked so much, because again, it's just reintroducing you to what happens, and it's just an excuse to not animate that much because they're working on animation later on. And I'm not saying I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying the episode sucked because that's just the way it is. If you're doing it for a better cause later, good for you. One Piece, take notes. Next time you want to save up on a fight like Cracker and want to have more times with Cracker versus Luffy fight, have an episode like this where it gives you more time to work on the animation of that fight, so to speak. Do this before the Katakuri versus Luffy fight coming up in One Piece. Take notes. Okay, so that aside, the second part of this is basically the bar. It's interesting to see all of the characters drunk, and we get an understanding of their limitations when it comes to alcohol consumption. Udon wasn't really feeling it after a few drinks. He was passed out drunk like that. We also get a confirmation that Shino doesn't drink. Which, okay. And then we see the Hanabi scene, and we get this BS thing where Konohamaru is basically like, I'm not sure whether Boruto should apply for the Chunin exams. And at this point, it's obvious that it's a... Nah. This is blatant horse crap. Nah. No. You are building tension just for the sake of building tension, because everyone knows how this is going to end because we know what happens in the movie. So you're just building tension for no apparent reason. It's going to be resolved in a BS way later on, but okay, whatever. We're going to go with it. Then my favorite part of this episode is Shino. Shino Aburame is apparently such a dangerous individual that once his insects got out of control, they had to call the Hokage's office. Like, Naruto had to be called in because, hey, Naruto, Shino is out of control. Help. So, yeah, this is big. If it takes a Kage level character to control Shino, then it tells you a lot about his, like, he is obviously high tier Jonin. Unlike Iruka, this guy is high tier Jonin. I don't think Konohamaru could stand up in a fight against him. Clear as day. His ability is broken. Like, close range attackers, be wary of Shino. Long range attackers, beware of Shino. Like, okay, this is the thing. If you're close range, then you're susceptible to get caught with his bugs because his bugs live inside of him. But if you're long range, most of his attacks are long range, and if you're just like mid range type attacker, he could also, like, I think mid range attackers are like the way to go against Shino, because if you're long range, Shino could still operate long range via his bugs and insects. Close range, his insects originate from his freaking body. Mid-range, I think, yeah, it's definitely the way to go because you could still attack him easily, and yeah. In my perspective, aside from Kage level characters, there are only a handful of folk that could tangle with Shino. Sakura cannot tangle with Shino. Saying it out there. Sakura Harino, Tsunade's disciple, cannot tangle with Shino. She's a close range attacker. No. Like, I get it, regenerative powers, but again, his insect specialty are sucking energy, and I don't think you could regenerate energy via chakra because you're applying chakra to create jutsu, therefore it's counterintuitive and doesn't really make any sense. So, yeah, Sakura Haruno, my perspective, loses to Shino 100%. I know I'm probably going to get a lot of hate on this. Some of you guys might like it because again, I have to disagree with some people that say that Sakura is weak. She isn't, but she's not on Shino's level. She can't operate on Shino's level in my perspective. Yeah, she's Team 7, but she's the weakest of Team 7. You have a guy that could literally create flames just by looking at something. You have a guy that could regenerate like entire... Okay, so yeah, Sakura could regenerate as well. So... But just the power levels of Sasuke and Naruto are in no way similar to the power level of Sakura Haruno. No. The guys that have been blessed by the Sage of Six Paths, like Sakura, I'm sorry, you're not on their level. No. So yeah. Those are my thoughts on this episode. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And until next time, guys, this is Anime Gypsy, and I'm out. See you guys later. Bye.